Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Denise and this is Deer Designs, a channel where I just come and show what I've been up to, my progress, my finished objects, my work in progress, and anything else that I want to show you. So the only finished object that I had this week was the Marshmallow Man, and I know quite a few of you have been watching my Vlebuary, so I did actually show him in that because I gifted him last night. So if you want to see the finished object, it wasn't in yesterday's vlog, it was in the day before. So I think it was the 14th I finished him, I believe. The 13th or 14th I actually finished him. So go check that out if you want to go and see him there. I have got a picture on my Facebook page as well. I don't think I've put it on Etsy, but it is definitely on my Facebook page. But I'm just going to show you what I've been up to, and yeah. So the first thing is my jumper, and the pattern I am making is from Simply Knitting magazine, and it is this one here. It's from March 2015, so it's quite an old pattern. I'm sorry about the light, it's really sunny today and it's really reflected off that wall. Progress so far, I think I've done quite a bit considering, even though it says it's like a double knit yarn. I think where I've been using Aran quite a bit lately, it seems really thin, but I don't think it is. I think it's just me. This is how much I've got done so far. I think I got another 2 repeats, which is like from one lot of loops to the other lot of loops, and then I've got to do it until it's 40 centimeters. I think that's what it says for the largest size, but there's a little bit of rib on the bottom. Then you do 14 row, no, you do well, let me just explain. It's obviously, I'm not going to tell you the whole pattern, but you do 1 row which is wrap round the needle 3 times, purl a row, and then you need to knit 1, yarn over and knit 1 into 3 stitches all at the same time, all together. I look like I've fake tanned, but I can assure you I haven't. It's because it's still reflecting. Let me see if I can just move over a little bit. That might be a little bit better. But yeah, so that is how much I've got so far. This is the back. I think this will take me quite a while. I have got 7 balls of this yarn, and this is King Cole. Oh, it's all wrapping around the needles. This is King Cole Shine. This is the first ball, so I think it's gone quite far, and it's in the colourway Glacier. I think it's gone quite far. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I thought I had 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I thought I had 7 of them, but there's another 5 up there, so that's 6. I haven't got one in there, so but I got the right amount for the pattern that I need. But if that is taking up 1 so far, well, not even 1 so far, and I'm nearly up to the armholes. No, I'm not nearly up to the armholes, am I? Would you say that? I think it's quite a short jumper, that's the thing. So I might have to measure it and see how I get on, but I think it will stretch quite a bit, because it is still like all this has to be sort of straightened out a bit. If you can hear the washing machine, I do apologise. So that's that so far. Let's put that back in there. Oh, and the pattern, because I don't want to lose that. Then in my Vlebuary, I did explain that I was going to do the what was that shawl? I forgot again. I have just put it up there. The I can't remember. But anyway, I'm going to stop trying to think of that. I've decided to do with my candy swirl, which my sister kindly bought me for my birthday, and I've been umming and ahhing about what I want to make with it. I have decided to make a shawl, and I'm dropping stitches. I don't know why I do that. Everything has just been shoved in this bag, but I've decided to make the V-stitch shawl. And I'm thinking that if it doesn't come out big enough, I will pick out either the dark pink or the grey to actually do the cowl bit with. Well, let me explain, because I've just sort of started the story halfway through. If any of you watch Sonia... Oh my God, it's Sonia Jones. It's gone. Oh my God, Sonia, I'm so sorry. I've just had sort of a brain fart this morning. Right, so this is the V-stitch shawl. Now, she did hers in chunky, I believe, and she did it at the shawl, and then what she did is at the top of the shawl, she made it join around the back and made it like a big chunky cowl thing. Obviously, this is only like a double knit weight, so I'm gonna use the whole cake of this to make the actual shawl, or see how big I will actually need it, because it's coming out sort of that big so far. I'm really enjoying it, and it's really nice because every now and again I think, oh, I just want to get to the next colour, I just want to get to the next colour, and that is basically what I've done to progress on this. I'm just going to get to the next colour and then I'll put it down. So I'm really enjoying this. I think it's really nice. I love the colours. The only thing that I don't like about it is the abrupt colour change, as you can see. But I know a lot of cakes are like that. I think it would be nicer if it gradually goes into the colours. But that is using the candy swirl in the colour Coconut Ice. This is the picture of the Marshmallow Man. If you haven't seen the pattern, he looked exactly like that, but the blue thing, the mouth and the eyes, I actually crocheted. I used safety eyes because my nephew is 6, he's 6, nearly 7, so I thought it would be safe for him to have safety eyes, and I crocheted the bib and that, so I altered it a little bit. The next work in progress, and the only other work in progress that I've got, is my temperature blanket. Well, I'm saying it's a temperature blanket, but I think it's more temperature squares at the moment, so I don't think I've actually explained what I am going to do yet either. So let me quickly just get to... I've explained it on my February, so I know some of you might not watch that, so let me just quickly explain here. So the same as last year, this is what I did last year, if I can find it. I just had it 2 seconds ago. Oh, what did I do with it? Right, so this is what I did last year. These are the colours I used. You can see the state of the piece of paper. So that was last year. Now this year, I have altered it a little bit, altered the colours, because I've just used literally what I've got in stash. Now last year I bought the colours, and I've still got some of them colours left over because I didn't use them all. So these are my colours for this year. Now if you... let me see if I can put it like that. If you look at that, you can see that some of the colours I have changed. So these are all the same, but then I've changed this. No, sorry, this one is different. This one's different. I've used the same sort of purpley pinky colour. And then this year I've used a darker purple, a yellow. I've cut out the bright orange completely. and then these 2 colours at the bottom. There's still 10 colours there, and so far I have used 3, I think. 1, 2, I think I've used 3. And then what I'm doing is Yarn Utopia, Nadia from YouTube, 2016 I believe it was, she did 365 days of squares, granny squares, and I am using that to make up the squares that I want to do. So the squares that I've done already, up to 5, so I've done 5 already, and these are the squares, the numbered squares that she has done, and these here are going to be the squares, so the number squares, hang on, let me start again. So these are the number of oh god, these are the number of squares that I will have in total, and then this will be the numbered squares that she has numbered. So I know I've done 1 to 5 so far, but I might be on number 10 but decide I don't want to do her number 10, I'll do number 13 or whatever. So that's that, and then I've just wrote down the days that I've got so far. So number 1 was the 1st to the 5th, 2 the 6th to the 10th, and then the 11th to the 17th, and then the 18th to the 22nd, the 23rd to the 26th. So let me show you the squares that I've got so far. If I can pick this up without... Now I'm just using my scrap basket to hold all the yarn. Let me just... So this is all the yarn, and it fits in here perfectly. Obviously I've got some caked up from last year. And I think I've got a grey somewhere, here. But it just all sort of fits in there perfectly, and it fits under my table perfectly as well. So yeah, that's that. Let me just place that there a second. I'm not going to go through the colours, I don't think, just because they're all Stylecraft. If you really want to know what they are, then leave me a comment down below and I will go through them. I have got a ball band for all of them, I do believe. I think all of them have ball bands. So let me know if you want to know what colours they are specifically, and I will go through them. Right, so this is square number 1, and I'm just going to slightly explain how I am doing this. So this round here is January the 1st, this round here is January the 2nd, this is January the 3rd, January the 4th, January the 5th. So that is 5 days of January in the first square. So that is how I've got that. Then the second square, which I do need a little help with, and I have mentioned it in my February, is, I've just got a notification from Sonia Jones. Sonia Jones, she did the cow with the V-stitch. Oh, my mind is just, don't ask. But yeah, this one is a little bit bumpy and lumpy, and if you can see, it's come out totally different size. So if I have to redo this one, then it is not a problem, but let me just explain. So then once I have started this one, this middle square here is January the 6th. Then the second is January the 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th. And that is how I'm doing all of these squares. So that is square number 1, square number 2, and when I make my blanket they will go up together like that. And then square number 3 is this one, and that will go up like that, and I will do it so it sort of snakes up, and obviously the hotter it gets, the warmer the colours will get. But yeah, so this is square number 3, and I have just put a little tag on, literally a piece of card that I've cut up and put a hole punch in to say what number square it is for me, and then what number square it is with the row numbers on Yarn Utopias count. So that's that. Number 4. They're all very granny-like at the moment, and there is some really, really pretty ones. That's number 4 and number 5, which this one I think has come out a little bit smaller, but obviously they do all need blocking. Can you see that a bit better? Now, the other thing I was thinking is if some of these do come up a little bit small, I am going to be obviously joining all these squares together in a colour, not black or white. I do want to do quite a different colour. Now, whether that is in pink or whether it is in a colour that is completely different to all of these. I don't want black, I don't want pink, because I know, or white, I know a lot of people that do their blankets do cream, white or black. I just thought that would do something completely different, and I really, really like pink, hence my nails, my hair and everything else basically. So what I was thinking is if they do come up a tiny little bit smaller, then what I will do is when I'm joining them, I will note on here whether it's come out a little bit smaller, and I will just do like a single crochet round in the joining colour before I join them, if that makes any sense. So once the blanket is together, it might look like some of them are more set into the colour that I'm joining with, if that makes any sense at all. But obviously this one is just come out huge. Now if I put this one on top, and I really don't know why it's come out so big, and she says that they should all be the same size, so I probably will have to redo this one. Yeah, I will have to redo this one, and even if I do it a different square, I might just have to do a different square for this one, because it is just coming out really wrong. Or even using, I don't know whether using a smaller hook would work, because I think that would make it even more lumpy and bumpy. Yeah, so it's something that I'm gonna have to think about. Now she put 3 double crochet into each corner. I wonder if putting 2 double crochet into each corner might help. If anyone has any suggestions, then please leave me a comment down below. I would be very grateful. I probably will get more that are like that anyway, but I'm really looking forward to getting into the lighter colours. Me personally, I'm not really a blue colour or a green. I'm a girly girl, so yeah. Anyway, so I have got the temperatures wrote down, and I've just ticked the ones that I've done so far, and I've literally just got these to do so far. Well, I know it's what date is it now? It's the, oh no, I've still got quite a few more to do. It's the 16th today. So I'm up to here, and I've got all these to do still. So it is working up really, really quickly, and I do think even if I do miss like a whole month, which I have done because I've only just literally started, I've nearly finished January already, and that's in 2 days. And I've got, I think I can get joys of videoing on your phone. People will ring you. I think I will get roughly between 4 and 6 squares per month. So we're just going to have to see how that goes. Like I said before, if I have not got enough to make another square, I will just edge things in some, oh, I don't know. I'll have to work it out once we get there. But the only other thing that I've been working on is my diamond painting. I don't know how many of you are interested in just seeing that at the end of the clip. I have actually finished this one, which is the Me to You bear with the hearts. I don't know how well it's gonna show, or a little bit like that. Yeah, that one is finished. Just need to get a frame for it. I have started the camper van one. I've literally put it over there because it was on the table. If I move, you might, no, you can't see it. It's on the chair back there. So I want to, the other thing that I am thinking of making, this is the last thing. I'm thinking of making this. Now this is really, really pretty. It's done in Aran, and it's called the Cathedral Convertible Cowl. That is the back page. But I didn't print out all of the pages because it wasn't a printable thing. It was like with the advert and whatever. So it's a 6mm hook, and it uses 1 skein of Red Heart with Love or 370 yards, any comparable worsted weight yarn. I really, really like it, and I think it can be more like a poncho thing, and I'm thinking that you can make it longer as well, so it comes down to sort of here. So you can make it a little bit longer than that if you've got more yarn. They have said that you can wear it so many different ways, just round your neck. You can have it off the shoulder, one side, on the shoulder, the other side. I think it's really, really stretchy as well, apparently. Open on shoulders with top turned down, so you can have it so it's like that, but this top bit is turned down, so it's more like a cuff at the top. There's so many different ways that you can wear it. So I am thinking of making that after I've finished my cowl. And if you remember, I did buy the Aldi yarn. I know it's grey again. Me and grey, pink and white. Sorry. I just love it. But have I got any other Aran? I have got other Aran because of the jumper that I made that I showed you last week. I've still got loads of that left. So I could make a multicoloured one if I wanted to match my jumper. But that jumper, I've worn it, and oh my god, it is so comfortable. It is, oh, it's lovely. The sleeves are a little bit long, and I don't know what's going on with me. I must have really short arms. Not really short arms, but shorter arms. So, yeah. But I can wear it with the cuff up. It's fine. I think my jacket has short arms, and that is why everything sort of pokes out the bottom of my jacket. And that has just got leather sleeves, so it's quite annoying really, but I think if I just wore the jumper on its own, once it starts warming up a little bit, then it should be fine. I won't notice it as much. So I'm gonna go and stop rambling. I need to upload February from yesterday, and I am going to be doing these today because they are getting really long and I just can't do anything. Just trying to knot the things onto these I was finding difficult, and it was just literally, it's like a simple knot, but my nails were getting in the way, so I'm going to take them down a little bit, especially with the baby as well. So if you've been watching my February, you would have seen baby Mikey. Oh my god, I'm in love. So yeah, I need to take them down. They're just a little bit too long. Obviously I can do everyday chores and whatever with them. I'm used to long nails, but it's just with the baby being around and all of that, I'm going to take them down a little bit, and I might just grow them longer for the summer. So yeah, that's that. I'm sure you wanted to know that information, but other than that, that's all I'm going to do. Probably do a bit of diamond painting later, and yeah, so I'm going to go. I'm going to say thank you for watching. Thank you to every single one of you that subscribe and like my videos, comment on my videos. I know there's a few videos that I haven't commented back on yet with February, that it just gets really, not confusing, but like I could be busy and a few comments come up and I think, oh, I'll reply to them later, and I forget. So that's really, really bad. And if any of you want to do a live again, let me know down below. I've only ever done one live, or YouTube live, whatever. Let me know down below. and we can arrange a day and a time that is best for a lot of people to come on. It'll probably be better for me even during the day. If you are at home during the day or whatever, then just let me know, because obviously the lighting will be better, but if not, then we can sort an evening or something. So leave me a comment down below, and yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, press that subscribe button, and I shall see you in my next video. See you later.